In a revelation that has sent shockwaves through both political circles and the general public, Candace Owens, the outspoken conservative commentator, has once again stirred controversy, this time focusing her attention on Charlie Kirk and his private life, specifically his wife. Owens, who has built a reputation for fearless, often provocative commentary, did not hold back in her recent statements, hinting at information that could dramatically alter public perception of Kirk, the founder of Turning Point USA. While Owens's commentary has not provided concrete evidence linking Kirk's wife to any criminal activity, the intensity and tone of her statements were enough to ignite massive speculation across social media, news platforms, and online forums. Within hours, clips of her remarks went viral, accumulating millions of views, while hashtags relating to the story began trending, drawing in fans, critics, and casual observers alike, all eager to dissect the implications of her words. The controversy centers on Owens' suggestion that there may be aspects of Kirk's personal life that have remained hidden from the public eye. Details that, if true, could potentially link his wife to situations far more serious than what the public has been led to believe. While the exact nature of her claims remains ambiguous, her choice of language has fueled speculation, with some online commentators taking it to an extreme, suggesting connections to serious crimes, or, in the most dramatic cases, implications of murder. This has created a firestorm of discussion, with users across Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Reddit debating the validity of Owens' statements, analyzing every word, and attempting to piece together a narrative from what little has been revealed. The story has also been picked up by mainstream media, with news outlets attempting to report on Owens' remarks while carefully avoiding unverified claims, illustrating the delicate balance journalists must maintain in an era dominated by viral social media content. Candace Owens' motivations have also come under scrutiny. Known for her ability to generate conversation and challenge narratives, she has historically targeted high-profile figures she believes are hiding truths or misleading the public. In this case, some speculate that Owens is seeking to shine a light on what she perceives as hypocrisy or concealed danger within Kirk's personal life. Others argue that her timing, coming during a period when Turning Point USA and Kirk himself are under intense public scrutiny, may be strategic, intended to amplify the reach and impact of her message. Regardless of her motivations, Owens' commentary has undeniably succeeded in capturing public attention, reminding the world of her ability to shape narratives and influence conversations with a single, carefully delivered statement. The public reaction to Owens' claims has been polarizing. Supporters laud her courage, viewing her statements as a bold effort to uncover truths that others are too afraid to address. They argue that public figures like Charlie Kirk, who wield significant influence in political circles and among young activists, should be held accountable not only for their public actions, but also for their private conduct. On the other hand, critics have condemned Owens' remarks as reckless, warning that linking private individuals to serious allegations without verified evidence can be dangerous and legally fraught. Commentators on mainstream media and independent blogs alike have raised concerns about the potential consequences of spreading unverified claims, noting that such speculation can cause irreparable harm to reputations and personal lives. Yet despite these warnings, the story continues to gain traction, demonstrating the immense power and reach of Owens' platform. Charlie Kirk himself has remained largely silent in response to Owens' commentary, a move that has only fueled further speculation. While some interpret his silence as a deliberate avoidance strategy, others argue that it reflects the complexity of addressing allegations that are unverified, yet gaining viral momentum. Kirk's lack of public comment has given space for online communities to theorize, speculate, and debate, amplifying the reach of Owens' statements in ways that few public figures could have predicted. Social media users have posted thousands of videos and threads, analyzing Kirk's past actions, public appearances, and online behavior, attempting to detect any hints or inconsistencies that might corroborate Owens' claims. This phenomenon highlights the growing influence of social media commentary in shaping public perception, where speculation can quickly become a viral narrative, even without concrete proof. Adding to the intrigue is the role of Charlie Kirk's wife, who has historically maintained a low profile compared to her husband's public presence. Owens' targeting of her in this exposé has intensified scrutiny, raising about the privacy and safety of individuals connected to public figures. Some observers have noted that the focus on Kirk's wife exemplifies a broader trend in media and social commentary, the blurring of lines between legitimate investigative reporting and personal speculation. Online communities have debated whether it is fair to involve spouses and family members in controversies centered on public figures, with some arguing that such attention can be harmful and invasive, while others contend that all aspects of a public figure's life, personal or professional, deserve examination when there is a possibility of wrongdoing. In addition to these immediate reactions, Owens' exposé has sparked wider discussions about the power of political commentators and influencers in today's media landscape. The ability of a single individual to ignite global discussions, shape narratives, and influence public perception is unprecedented, illustrating the immense responsibility that comes with such platforms. Legal experts have weighed in, warning that unverified claims, particularly those suggesting connections to criminal activity or threats, could result in defamation lawsuits or other legal consequences if taken too far. These considerations further complicate the unfolding narrative, highlighting the tension between freedom of speech, public interest, and personal accountability in the digital age. Furthermore, the story has prompted a re-examination of Candace Owens' career and her previous controversies. Her history of bold, sometimes polarizing statements has earned her both acclaim and criticism, making her a lightning rod for attention in political discourse. In this instance, Owens' decision to focus on Kirk's wife rather than Kirk himself adds a personal dimension to the narrative, expanding the conversation beyond politics into the realm of private life and personal relationships. Analysts have suggested that this may be a calculated move to provoke deeper engagement, knowing that discussions about family, relationships, and secrecy tend to generate strong reactions and sustained interest from viewers. Social media has played a central role in amplifying the story. Twitter threads have dissected Owens' commentary line by line. TikTok videos have recreated her statements for analysis and reaction, and YouTube content creators have produced hours of commentary exploring every possible angle. Public debates have erupted in online forums, with users arguing over the plausibility of Owens' claims, discussing possible motivations, and speculating on potential outcomes. Some conspiracy theorists have taken the story even further, suggesting elaborate scenarios connecting Kirk's wife to criminal networks, political intrigue, or even violent events. While many of these theories are speculative and unverified, their presence illustrates the viral nature of controversial commentary and the ways in which online communities can rapidly expand and amplify narratives. Beyond social media, the controversy also raises broader questions about ethics, accountability, and the responsibility of public figures and commentators. Should private individuals connected to high-profile figures be subject to public scrutiny? To what extent should commentators like Owens be allowed to speculate publicly on sensitive matters? These are questions that media analysts, legal experts, and ordinary viewers alike are grappling with as the story continues to unfold. The situation serves as a case study in modern media dynamics, highlighting how commentary, speculation, and public fascination can intersect to create a complex, multifaceted narrative that keeps audiences engaged for weeks, if not months. As the saga develops, one thing is clear. Candace Owens' exposé of Charlie Kirk's wife has captured the public imagination in ways few stories do. The combination of celebrity influence, political relevance, and the suggestion of hidden truths creates a narrative that is both compelling and controversial. Whether or not any concrete evidence emerges to support Owens' claims, the story has already demonstrated the power of commentary in shaping public perception and driving discussion. For viewers, followers, and fans of both Owens and Kirk, the unfolding events offer a dramatic, suspenseful, and endlessly discussable narrative, highlighting the blurred lines between private life, public influence, and the viral power of modern media. Ultimately, the situation underscores the importance of critical thinking, responsible consumption of information, and the need to distinguish between verified facts and speculative narratives. Candace Owens has once again proven her ability to ignite discussion, push boundaries, and dominate the media landscape. Charlie Kirk and his family now find themselves under intense scrutiny, facing questions and speculation that will not easily subside. As online communities, mainstream media, and political OBSA